What's up, folks? Kona time! And with these new bans, kind of a new format here. And we're trying out a deck that I played a ton of back in the, I don't know, like 6 months ago maybe. I want to RCQ this deck. This is an original, Jimmy D original. And fell off when red decks were super popular and so on. But we're going to see if Kona can return here. This is a mono-green ramp deck based around Kona. 4-3. Survival. Second main phase, if this is tapped, put a permanent in play for free. So, Vaultborn Tyrant, Atraxa, Portal to Phyrexia. It's mostly just a ramp deck, though, where you can do the Kona thing. The goal is to get Kona alongside Scene of the Crime, which you can tutor up with your Archdruid Charms, or Lumbering Worldwagon works too. So tapping Kona is kind of like the plan A, but I think it's almost like a plan B, where the reality is plan A is just ramp. Just like ramp it out, cast Atraxa with the Cavern of Souls, cast Vaultborn Tyrant, and do big stuff and do big things, kind of Tron-esque. And really good Atraxa deck. There are literally every type of deck: creature, instant, sorcery, artifact, enchantment, planeswalker, battle, and land. So you get huge Atraxa hits, which is great. And then Sideboard's got some green stuff. I've experimented with splashing colors in this deck. We're gonna try out the mono green version to start, which has the protection spells also, which work well with the Kona kind of going off. But we'll see how it goes and see how it spins and see if Kona can still work in standard. Let's give it a spin. Brought to you by all my sponsors. All right, on the play. Let's do it. We got pretty good hand. We're Glimpse and Cores. We got Charm. We have Wagon into Overlord, which is great. Fenrir is a possible option. There are a lot of threes in the deck. And Fenrir doesn't play well with the Kona like the Worldwagon does. So, nice draw. Llanowar Elves on turn 2. Love to see it. Protect the Riders better since it protects permanents like Portal. I mean, Portal's already in play. You probably have already won the game. So, I don't think so. Better than Leveler. Leveler, it's not like kill. Maybe Bahamut's better, yeah. Alright, so Sanctuary and Swamp. We're just gonna this is like our dream. Any slow mid-range deck is usually very good for this deck. So we get our Forest, we cast Llanowar Elves, might just die, who cares? We have Overlord, activate Wagon, all 10,000 mana. Cut down the Elf is great. Also very close to casting a Atraxa. The one down. Whoa, we racing here. Speed up. The one downside here for the Wagon over the old. I was playing Cultivator's Caravan is that this is a little harder to cast Atraxa, but all right. So we're just gonna Overlord. Overlord attack. So get it everywhere. Crew attack. Get a land. Now you should have infinite mana. They block. Awesome. Great exchange. We can't tap Kona if we draw it, but we're like in cast stuff territory, so if Overlord gets to attack again, we're in great shape. Yeah, that's great. Slash is great. Land is great. And now we just go attack. And we've got enough mana to cast Atraxa. Yes, we do. So there's a trade. Totally fine. Play a land. Say go. And we're going to end step, Charm for Atraxa. Mono green Atraxa deck. This deck casts Atraxa almost all the time. So your Shielder, that's fine. Charm, search, Atraxa, and let's get started. We even have the protection spell for it, so untap, draw, Vivien Reid, cast Atraxa. Again, this is an amazing Atraxa deck. Artifact, creature, enchantment, instant, land, sorcery. You get like 5 or 6 cards like every time. So play the land. Let's play Glimpse the Core. Keep those lands rolling. And just say go. Full 7. Can't lose. Protection spell for Atraxa. Second Atraxa. Portal to Phyrexia. All the goodies. We're just blocking the attack. Take our trade. Thank you very much. Don't even need the protection spell. We go 25. They play second Shielder. I play Portal to Phyrexia. They concede. Or let's concede there. That's fine too. That is good against mid-range decks. So we're gonna bring in what? We're gonna bring in the extra Vaultborn Tyrant. Maybe the Baloths. They're probably demons because they have the sanctuaries and stuff. So I think if you Paw Patch are pretty good too. Vivien Reid's good against demons as well. Maybe we don't actually want the Vaultborn Tyrant. And then we gotta cut a few more cards. I would say Glimpse the Cores aren't as important here. We're not really as interested in speed. Protection spells are good. This might be an Arid Archway matchup where I just want to like make sure I'm making all my land drops. Cool with that. Don't want the Leveler. I don't think so. Want Baloth? No. I think this is good. A lot of options, but it's fun. Alright. Double Kona. This is certainly a worse hand, right? We have the Kona. No way to tap it. We haven't drawn land yet. Archway's a little awkward in this hand, too. They're going to Dreams of Steel and Oil. That's actually fine. We don't really need second Kona anyway. Kona's more of a threat. It's almost like it's kind of the classic Splinter Twin where, like, you threaten them with this, it changes how they play, and then you win the game by just ramping. Alright, so we want to be able to cast Charm on turn 3, so we can get our Clue land that taps Kona. Slasher's getting into this. We drew it. So we have Kona for Portal for next turn. So they're going to attack at half our life. They're 9. And notice I have 2 rule spells here. I think we're good. That's fine too. So here's an Annex. End step. We're going to search. We're going to get ourselves a clue. Let's get ourselves the Scene of the Crime. Draw our stuff. And we go land. We got to do full control here, otherwise we'll get screwed. We're going to cast Kona. And we are going to... So normally you would, if you want to protect it, you would do it if they had like 2 mana up and you have a protection spell, you would do this in your end of combat step. You would float a green and tap it. Then you go to pass priority, and if they let you pass to your main phase, it triggers. If they try and kill it, you use the mana to save it. We don't need to do that here, because obviously they don't have enough mana to kill it, but so let's tap it now. Let's tap it, and then Kona have full control. And then we're going to put in our Portal of Phyrexia. How about that whammy? And then we'll probably, I guess, like, there's only that much to bring back. Might actually be wrong. Just make a demon here, he'd probably just die. Yeah. Duress, sure. I can tap it again. No overlay, because I'm on my home setup. So you just gotta look at the deck list and do it by hand. Here's the Llanowar the Veil, sure. Roll down Edict is bad here, let's get it back anyway.
And I don't
Never mind. There were no valid targets to get back, and now there is, so cool. We'll get back Kona, draw a big thing. We do not draw a big thing. So we can tap Kona to Scene of the Crime, draw a card off Scene of the Crime, and try and get really lucky. We are staring down the barrel of a possible demon. Even this possible demon, honestly. Yeah, I think we're not going to do that. We'll just bounce land and say go. Kona blocks the Soulstone Sanctuary, which is also a demon, so... Take a screen shit? That's fair. Yeah, probably not in good shape here. Here's Go for the Throat, sure. I mean... It's just coming back, right? So... I question our opponent's,
I'm tired of your secrets.
play around our Portal Phyrexia, but... Alright, so lose and draw. We untap. Get back Kona. We draw Archdruid Charm. That is gas. So, we are going to play this on Phyrexian. We are going to move into combat. Full control. Alright, into combat damage. We're in the end of combat step. Oops. We're going to tap this for black. Green, And I guess we're not going to cast it until we see the trigger go on the stack, so it's pass priority. Trigger on the stack. Cast Archdruid Charm. Search for a creature. So you wasted a green there by being a little brave about it, but sure. Here's Atraxa. Put it in hand. We're going to turn off flow control, resolve a trigger. I do love this deck. Really good playing this deck. Here's Atraxa. Let's get... There you go. I think our opponent could have played a little tighter there. We did not do a good job playing around the portal. They just kept killing our creature every turn. Just coming back every turn. But whatever, we'll take it. And then you get hands like this. 7 months ago, the RCQ with this deck. Why did they lose? What's up, Scotty? First time chatter. What's out of Scotty? Why did they lose? I mean, we were going to put a 7/7 lifelink in play and draw 7 cards. I mean, they didn't guaranteed lose, but they probably lose. We're going to mulligan this. Hand's not functional. And we can keep this. Good job, Snakeskin Veil. This is just like a ramp hand, so... Alright, we draw Kona. I mean, that's really good. We now have Wagon into Kona, so... Again, kind of a plan B. If I knew we had that, I would have kept Snakeskin Veil, but... Here's a Golgari mid-range deck. Oh, this is going to be a... like Abzan, Overlordy stuff. That should be good for us. So fail 2, gain 2. Draw Cavern of Souls. Sure. They milled over an Overlord. Dredger's Insight. Sure. Another Overlord. Unholy Annex. Backstreet. So if they let us Kona next turn, we go and get him. So we have Kona for Atraxa next turn if they tap out. If they don't tap out, we'll hardcast Overlord and Crew. Both great options. Fantastic.
Bingo.
Alright, Kona time. Phyrexia. Play Kona. Doing the thing.
Ooh, that's a go.
Attack. Search. Forest. What's up, Scotty? Atraxa. Bam! Let's get an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, an instant, a land, and a sorcery. Again, this is like one of the better Atraxa decks I've ever played. You get 6 or 7 cards like every time. Probably shouldn't even take it all those cards, but whatever. Extra Kona can go. Good luck, friend. Beat all this. Cottage. Cruelty Gigs. That card's pretty good. Taking Glimpse the Core is deck thinning. I mean, if we shuffle, I guess, sure. Yeah, well, when you ban the fast decks, then it becomes, you know, there are a ridiculous amount of top-end cards in the format. You get that top-end arm race, which is like, you know, when you ban things, other things are going to be good. That's how it works, as I've been trying to tell everyone. So, they are playing enchantment stuff. We're going to bring in, probably 2 Paw Patch, the Nissa. Maybe a Leveler. I would say we also don't need the speed against them, so Glimpse can go. I almost don't think we need discard against them either. I think we're fine just ramping, and Kona is just like a distraction, so. Alright. Hand is honestly pretty bad, but I'm gonna keep this, I think. The Invasion of Ixalan goes a pretty long way, just fixing your hand, so top 5 cards. Alright, so Annex. We just see another card. That's a help for Kona. Esper Origins. Sure. Let's get a battle going here, huh? Invasion of Ixalan, top 5. We got lands, Portal to Phyrexia. Those are the options. We have 2 Cavern of Souls. We're going to Invasion again. Portal is pretty good. I want access to the portal. So there you go. Again, my thoughts on the bans and my videos I put up on YouTube, you can go watch them. I'm not going to rehash those too deeply here because we, there are things to do, but... Right. I should not play Cavern Verge, so stupid. I guess there aren't any tap lands in my deck, but... Alright, how about Llanowar Elves or lands? Well, I couldn't have cast Llanowar Elves anyway, so... I should take a land here. Alright, take a land. Say go. We're still 2 turns from Koning, unfortunately. But they ain't doing much either. They're playing a lot of slow setup stuff also, so... And they miss a land drop, too? Oh, no, for them. Alright. Honestly, I'm just going to cast Kona. We have a second copy of Kona, so we're just play Kona. They don't answer it, we just attack with it, which is fine, too. I guess the downside here is if they don't kill it, we can't play second copy. But I imagine they'll probably take the chance while we're tapped out. Yeah, love this. So, they discard a big dumb thing. We draw, so now we get to just... Unless they have a second removal spell, which is possible, I guess. But we're going to go for it. So, let's tap these. Oh, kind of like that. So, cast Kona. No full control need to hit me with Llanowar Elf, so... Cast Llanowar Elf. And they have a kill spell. They have a Get Lost. Bit of Triumph and Get Lost. Okay. Now they'll probably just cast Atraxa next turn, though, so who cares, right? Like, backside of Invasion is Indestructible Dinosaur, yep. And it's also a 4-power creature that enters the battlefield with our other dinosaur, or with our Vaultborn Tyrant, draw cards, which is sick, so. Here's Esper whatever guy. Tear Asunder on top. We draw Atraxa, so cool. We'll start there. And refuel. Artifact. Already have an Atraxa, so we can go Artifact Creature. Actually, I want Vaultborn Tyrant. I want Artifact Creature. Instant Land Battle. Oh, we already played a land. Sure. So I guess we'll done the battle here. Goodbye battle, say go. And they gotta beat Leveler, Vaultborn, Portal, Atraxa. Good luck, have fun. They make 2 green. They can reanimate the summon. That's like, we actually exile it, right? So. Mac, I strongly agree. Yeah, what makes this deck so awesome is that the Kona is really the plan B. It's just a ramp deck. But they have to respect the Kona and deal with it, otherwise we're ramping faster. So, alright, so here's 7 Knights of the round. Now we need to Archdruid Charms the Knight of the round, which is fine. That costs 3. And I have 5 left over. We can just cast just cast Kona again. That's also totally acceptable. So, colorless. Cast Kona. We know they have Tear Asunder and Unknown card. So we gotta watch our portal, I guess, but we're gonna tap now. Just tap us for green. And we're gonna Archdruid's Charm. Let's exile Summon Knights of the round. What's good against this deck? Monstrous Rage. Honestly. Like, this deck was bad against Monstrous Rage and not good against Omniscience and stuff like that. Like, more combo-y decks. Otters was a thing back then, too. Was that the Teamer Otters deck wasn't against that deck either. But, alright. We are not going to... yeah, we actually have to attack a battle here, too. Oh, it's end of combat, right? So, we'll still attack a battle, I think. They're going to return Annex, which is actually pretty funny. If you return the Annex, it's an unlocked room. Both rooms are locked, which is funny, but Dimir mid is not great for this deck. That is definitely a thing for sure. Number 20. I'm going to attack. Yeah, attack this. why just kill Yuna? Kill Yuna. That requires a fight, which they can have a kill spell for and ruin. And the Knights of the Round is the card we're losing to, so. Alright, so let's cast this. I prefer to do this with the Tyrant already in play, but whatever. Alright, so put in Tyrant. Put in Portal Phyrexia, they have the Terror Sunder in their hands, so Tyrant, gain some life, draw a card. And we're gonna just map here. It's like so much fun. There's actually like a standard store championship or whatever on Saturday at Star City. I didn't bring out my cards, I was like, I can't build the card event, which is kind of a tell. I'm not gonna get all the cards for it, so. Goodbye to the Esper Origins, +2 and trampled all the creatures. And now what, opponent? Tag with everything. So I guess the Reacher doesn't have to block, right? Just take 8? Sure. We'll block. What do you got? I assume a super, probably. Maybe I should have blocked. It's still good for us. Sure, that's fine. Vaultborn comes back, draws a card, attacks this thing, draws a card, gets Atraxa. Game's over, folks. We gotta call JR here to pack this thing up, you know? Alright, so this is all that mana. I actually have too many cards in hand. I probably shouldn't even bother playing Atraxa yet. Play this, draw a card. Some more Scene of the Crimes. Yeah, I'm just gonna play like stuff. Hold up my spells. Get a forest. Map. Sure. Hold up Archdruid, Charm, and Bombash Formation. We have double their cards, double their lands, double their board. Not quite double their life total, but that's for Origin, sure. It's a real top card. It's a permanent. It's an Overlord. Could not care less. This is an enchantment, right? Alright, we'll just kill that. Start target enchantment. Get the hell out of here. Get indestructible. We're at 31. And at 31, it just does not matter at all. We draw land. We're gonna attack. Maybe I should just held it in the board, but whatever. We can literally smash our head on the keyboard for the rest of the game. We probably still win, so. Just have to play this as I go. Yeah, just like smash keyboard. Win the game anyway. There's Dredger's Insight, sure. It's all small ball. Gotta draw the Terror Sunder before we play our portal. Overlord. Spawn more Overlords. Get back Yuna, sure. Now you have 11 mana. Sure. Oh my god, so much mana. Alright, so let's play Atraxa. Colorless. Cast Atraxa. We'll have to start a hand size, whatever. Indestructible, take a bunch of damage, gain a bunch of life. You get the idea. Atraxa, find some spells. We're taking another Atraxa, an Overlord, a Nissa. I'm not going to bother taking a land because we're already flooded on lands. Draw a card. Get attack. Plot the Overlord. We just like literally can't lose. We just like smash our head on the keyboard. It's going to be okay. Draw a Glimpse of the Core? Sure. Play a land. Play stack. What's up, Doll? Thanks for your sub. Yellow's only gave one map. Yeah, so we're gonna Glimpse of the Core. Maybe basics left. Who even knows? Who even knows? Put a fork in them or done. They have 28 cards in deck. We have 25, so we're not really worried about that. They want to cast Wrath of God. Go be it. So be it. Go do it. Go. I can't even talk. Doesn't actually matter. What do we do? I think they're starting to realize that as well. Remember, folks, first with that follow button, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content as always. If you like the show, here I am on the road in Virginia at Corey's house, and I'm still getting the content in for you. We're 2-0 with the Kona deck, and I'm very excited about that because I freaking love this deck. Chat wants to know if Ugin should be in here. I don't think so. And the other 7s are better. Because Ugin really wants you to play with other colorless cards, so you can trigger it multiple times. Without that, it's like only okay. Oh my god. Alright, well, Mulligan the No-Lander. Keep this hand. Take the protection spell out of here. I think Bahamut could be a thing. I mean, Portal to Phyrexia does rotate. I guess doesn't Atraxa also rotate, though? Oh, man, that's a bummer. Once Atraxa rotates, I think it's much worse. I think Atraxa is like the core card. It's funny because it's basically a mono green deck, but Atraxa is the core card of the deck. Plains. Carrot cake, bring it on. Alright, so this is an insane matchup for us. Atraxa rotating is a bummer. Yeah, usually it's not the case, I guess, but alright, so Atraxa, the Battle, the Portal, the Leveler all rotate. I think that Portal to Phyrexia is replaceable with Bahamut. I think that... Does Vaultborn Tyrant? Why can't I click these? Oh, Corey's got... I don't know. Usually mouse over it pops up, but Vaultborn Tyrant does not rotate. Tyrant's huge, yeah, Tyrant's so good. There are so many big 7-mana cards in the format, it's actually unbelievable. Alright, so you have Archdruid's Charm. Phyrexian. I guess we just say go. We'll just end step Charm. We get Charm to exile the Enduring Innocence. It might actually be the best thing to do here. We just Charm to exile this. Mono White's a phenomenal matchup, as long as you just don't die, but it's tennis time. I know Ross still, I'm finishing up here. It's my last match, alright? Finding Kona is unnecessary, because you run the risk. I mean, we just say go here. We'll just say go. So we have the option to exile the Innocence. If they tap out, we Charm for Kona. Charm is the key part of the deck. Is this because this card's not rotating, is it? No. So Charm is like the key card in the deck. Voice, that's really awkward. I could also just Charm for a land, just cast Atraxa, you know? So we're gonna do that. We'll just Charm for a land. Because we can't play spells when voice enters, so let's get a land. Yeah, Tali's great. Like there's just like a murderer's row of 7-mana idiots in standard right now, so let's see. We're gonna get a Charm, like one of this cycle. We only have Archmages and Archdruid's Charm, right? That's kind of a fun little cycle. Alright, so yeah, cast Atraxa. They probably have Get Lost, don't care. So we get Artifact, Enchantment, Creature, Land, Instant, Planeswalker Battle. 7 freaking cards. How do you like them apples, folks, huh? How do those apples sound? I guess we can't World Shipment during their turn, but it's a little annoying. Vaultborn's really good. Yeah, Vaultborn Tyrant's awesome. Losing the battles is kind of suck a little bit, but alright, so attack, get a land. Pretty good ramp in the format too, honestly. Like, look at this. Look at our hand. How did we ever lose this game? You know, they're gonna block with everything. That seems absurd. 3, 4, 5. Let's give me trample. No, right? Yeah, sure. Get a wrath, I guess. This dies, comes to enchantment, sure. I guess we just cast this. Not with the voices got we can see. Let's keep this. We'll just discard like Glimpse of the Core. So there you go. I imagine they're gonna cast Sunfall here or something like that. Which is fine. Caretaker's Talent's great for us. Got it. Draw your cards. You ain't drawing this many cards, so... And then mana advantage is pretty important, too. So we have... Next one, probably just Overlord and Worldwagon. Untap. Draw land. Sick. Deck's very Tron-esque in that, like, a lot of the games are like this, where you just literally can't lose. And you're just playing it out, you know? This is my deck, Django Bob Jr. It's my Kona deck. Built this deck quite a while ago, and now we're seeing if it's a viable deck in the post-ban world. Play Cavern of Souls, whatever the hell we want, and just say go. We'll hold up our thing. Just your average 10 to 5 mana advantage. Point of deck is to tap Kona, which I can't show you. Kona Rescue Beastie to Worldwagon or Scene of the Crime. That's mostly just a ramp deck. Yeah, the deck does rotate in a month, I guess. But I mean, this deck is still certainly playable in a month. Some of the important cards rotate, but not all of them. Lane on Arms targeting Overlord. We're just gonna cast this, right? Like, they have another trick, who cares? We're casting Atraxa again anyway, so... Atraxa is a huge part of the deck. Like... Sure. But Atraxa, like, Atraxa is literally just a draw 7 in this deck. Here's the Demolition Field. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we're going to untap. We're going to... Invasion of Ixalan. Top 5 cards. Sure. I'm more Vaultborn Tyrants. Let's play that. Sure, how about that card too? Oh, should probably pack it in, you know? What do they got here? They got a removal spell. They got Get Lost on Lumbering Worldwagon. You got it. The wagon has been just disassembled. Get a land. It's a really good Overlord deck too, where like it makes it makes such use of the good tokens. So much mana all the time. Alright, we're gonna Invasion again. Invasion again. Take we're past Kona at this point. It'd be Kona. Map onto this guy. Current Overlord. Keep that one too. Say go. Not sure how they beat this hand. Props for trying though. First three folks, my name is Jim. Pro Magic player, full-time content creator, commentator. Hi there, hello. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, hit the buttons, do the things. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube and ChristianMakel.com. All sorts of stuff. Alright. Oh no, my cards. What am I ever going to do? We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. We're one short of Vaultborn into Overlord. I should double Overlord, honestly. Get a land. Get a land. Have a land. I suppose the Lynx is really good against this deck, right? Kona. I mean, Kona... Sure, we'll keep going. Whatever. I mean, like... That was the, you know, the... Honestly, the least exciting of our options, but... Alright. White, you got it. Anything else you got for me here? Opponent is swimming upstream. Vivien kill talent. Yeah, kills enchantments, kills flyers. Vivien's a good card. So is Elspeth. That's the thing, like, all of these, like, insane 5 and 6 mana cards are now, like, legal again, with Rage and everything gone, which is a big deal, so. Make tokens. No trample here just yet, but it's fine. How about a portal? Want to get in the portal? Get in the portal. You're dead. Thanks for playing. Looks like 11 to me, right? Maybe more, I can't even do math. Alright. Yeah, more of that. Again, pretty good matchup. So let's look at sideboard here. We're gonna bring in this Nissa and 2 Paw Patch formations and the Archway. And we're gonna cut. I think that these aren't that good against them. They have the 1/3 also. Just got 2 glimpses, of course. We could just be a full-on ramp deck against them. Oh, I should bring a Leveler too. Bring a Leveler and maybe cut another glimpse of the core. I guess I can get a land, right? Cavern can go. One of the caverns can go. That's cool. Archway is a way to just like Archdruid Charm for like 3 lands, basically. You should want to make sure you make all your land drops. So, one awkward thing about the deck is this: the Scene of the Crime plus Archdruid draw is a little weird, but we're gonna keep this. It's not a very good hand, but we'll figure it out. There's Kona, sure. Okay. We'll see if we're. It's funny. We actually. I missed a land drop. That's it, I guess. We actually play the 3 lands. We can charm for a Scene of the Crime and Kona them next turn. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. Oh, that's that land, actually. That's awkward. Sure. So I can cast Kona. I need to draw an untapped land to cast Kona and tap it. Sure, that's fine. We'll just play some more stuff. I think we're totally fine here. We're just glimpse the core and hold up our Paw Patch formation and everything else. Again, we're under no duress or no rush here either, so. Want to Ugin or summon Bahamut? I think Ugin is not good once you're playing other colorless cards. Summon Bahamut could definitely be in the deck. They're going to Voice of Victory, sure. Draw a card. God. Other good 7s. Once these cards rotate, you know, things change, but. Alright, so untap. We draw Atraxa. We're going to cast our Kona. Tap it for green. And we're going to put in... What are you putting in here? Is it... I think our hand's too full for Atraxa. Atraxa is pretty hard to cast at the moment. Portal's also not incredible on this board. I think it's Vaultborn Tyrant. Draw a wagon. The only downside of this is that, like, we're pretty far up guessing Atraxa, but. Glad my mouse doesn't click aloud like Corey's. Same mouse. I had the microphone closer, but. So that it's like behind the mouse is behind the microphone. Yeah, sure. It's not. Opponent realizes they have actual no chance to win the game. It's a really, really good matchup. Alright, well, that's good. I'm glad Kona did well, because we had a pretty rough day otherwise, so that's pretty good for us. Good stuff. Alright, so while I'm a little sad we didn't do a lot of winning today, I am super happy that my Kona deck is looking really nice. And still a lot of work to do here of a deck. Could definitely splash a color. You know, might not need the protection spells, so they are kind of cool. They're a little linear. But I just freaking love this deck. I think it's awesome. I think it's a really awesome ramp deck with an awesome plan B. You saw in those games, about half the games were Kona games and half the games were ramp game, which is great. Cyber has good options. Just good stuff. I'm just happy Kona's back. So, you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Here's the deck, and peace.